20 years, Forza has been fulfilling the fantasies of automotive enthusiasts around the globe, putting them behind the wheel of some of the greatest cars ever produced. A special few have graced the covers of Forza Motorsport, forever seared into Forza's legacy. The NSX, the Fair Lady Z, the R8, the 458 Italia, the P1. Each redefined their segment and put their competition on notice. And like Forza Motorsport, they combine technology, performance, and passion. So whether it's your first lap or a nostalgic return, hit the track and rediscover the thrill of these epic machines, where dreams are driven.
Hey Forza heads, how's everyone doing? Hope you're loving the new Fujimi Kaido, and this is the new 2005 NSXR, although it's not new, they just added a body kit to the car. I think you see it here since the beginning, to be honest, but yeah, it's a great car. I just thought I'd come at you with a challenge. So as we're going to be going through the box covers on the Fujimi Kaido with the update as well, this season we're going to be going through the box cover cars, starting with the 2005 NSXR, and we're going with the 350Z, and we're going with the R8, the 458, the P1, and the 911 GT2 RS. So those are the cars we're going through for the box covers of Forza Motorsport. So I'm going to be setting you a challenge. We're all going to be learning this track together through these challenges and see if we can set the time. So I picked the fastest person in the community that was on my leaderboard, which is Rowdy Burns. So a little message to Cole Trickle. Here's the challenge, mate. He's in the Nissan Z. I've gone with this week's car, the 2005 NSXR, and I'm going to give you the challenge of enjoying this beautiful track and trying to beat my time round here in a B-Class NSXR 05. So hopefully you accept the challenge. Let me know what you think of this track. I think, honestly, this is probably one of the most living tracks or alive tracks I've ever seen on a console game, or ever seen on a sim racing game. And let me know if you think that's different, or if you think there's a track that looks better than this. Personally, yeah, I think they've gone to town with it. I think the trees and everything. I mean, I'm starting to think that this does look like it kind of could be a place for Forza Horizon 6. So if you think about this, you know, if you look in the distance as you go around this track in some places, you see off the side there is other roads in some sections. There's like, if you look, there's a stream running down the middle, and there's another road the other side, and it's not part of the map. But you can see they've also put Harcone in the distance. Like, I mean, this is Mount Harcone that we're on now, and Harcone is at the bottom next to the lake. I've forgotten the name of it. Apologies, but yeah, they've also included Harcone. So I'm wondering perhaps if Forza Horizon 6 is going to be based in Japan, it's going to include this road, and it's also going to include Harcone racetrack. Who knows? Maybe that's a prediction. Maybe it's a dream. But yeah, so I've set you a challenge in the NSXR 2005, so hopefully you can enjoy this and set a lap. What do you think of the update? What do you think of everything that's added? I do like the new car packs. I do like the new car sounds, so I haven't been through them all yet, but this sounds a lot better than it used to. The 350Z sounds pretty more screamy than it does, and this sounds epic going through the tunnels on this. I haven't tried the R8 or the Porsche or the P1 yet, or the 458. They've also had sound improvements. Enjoying the new car packs as well. So there is a new car pack that's $3.99. Includes cars like the Mazda Fiore, that's awesome. Fast and Lethal, you probably want to lengthen your first gear on that. I would say for this challenge, you're probably going to want to lengthen your first gear anyway, because as you can see on this, I'm running a pretty long first gear, because first gear, the lower down the gears you go, the better turning arc or turning circle that you get. And you need first gear to be long enough so it's not wheel spinning out of all these bends, and then just have a kind of shorter second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. If you want to see my tune for this, let me know and I'll go through a tune for it, but I will put it up there as well so you can download it and use it yourselves. I have got slick tyres. I opted to not have full weight reduction. I think I'm one click down rather than putting full weight reduction, adding ballast. There was a slight, it was slightly lighter that way, but I wanted to kind of keep some of the weight to the rear of the car because it helps with pulling out some of these tight bends uphill. You really need to, you know, maintain that traction, because as you can see, as soon as I start losing traction, old Rowdy Burns comes flying past me. So yeah, he's in the Z. you can see it's quite a tough lap. There's points in this where I thought, I didn't know if I was going to beat him or not, and I very much wanted to beat you, Rowdy, because I wanted you to be able to accept this challenge as well and see how well you're doing a NSX 2005. So yeah, hopefully you take the challenge along with everybody else. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'd love to know in the comments if you think there's a better track or a better scenery or a better track in any other game, and I'd love to compare it perhaps. So I do think this track does look something special. I mean, I will say it's probably not as flowy, as some tracks could be, but it's got everything. I mean, if you want to drift this track, it's going to be so much fun. If you want to do toge racing, again, it's going to be so much fun. I do fancy doing a little toge race series maybe. Let me know in the comments if you fancy doing a little toge race series where we can run a little league table, and we'll have challenges where we can go head to head, and you'll start one tailing the other, and then just like toge racing, if you're not aware of it, toge racing is a 2-round event where it's like one car in front of the other, and then basically it's the car behind's job to overtake you. You're not supposed to be all blocky and trying to defend too aggressively, and the idea is that you kind of like, the guy has to find a way past you. It's generally quite good, the cars are even. Obviously what we'll do is we'll set it to different specs, maybe not even stick within A, B and C class. We might even mix it up to we'll pick a number, but it might mix it up a little bit just to allow you to add a couple of bits, maybe split the class in a sense, like 650, 750, and see what happens. But yeah, let me know in the comments if it's something you'd like to do. So we're on the downhill run now. You can see me and Rowdy Burns are keeping it real. It's keeping me honest. It's tough, but I wanted to very much beat everyone on the leaderboard, so everyone's got a crack at the whip. What else came with the update? So there's the new meetups. Yeah, the meetups are really good. I've jumped into a couple of meetups, and I've got to say they've been full up, 23, 24 drivers in each. I've jumped into North Life. I haven't done too much drifting. I want to get into the drifting, but I actually find it easier to drift a car with my race setup than I do with the drift setup. But we'll have a go here. I'll maybe do a video of me trying to get the 20,000 points round here or something like that, and we'll see how we get on. But yeah, the meetups are very good. I don't know why they didn't have meetups in the beginning. At the beginning when they wanted you to spend 3 hours unlocking the car and the potential of it, if you could have gone into meetups, it'd have made it more practical and it'd made use of it. I mean, it seems like the meetups have come now, which is great, and I think they're going to be a great way to just learn a track and enjoy being there and going through the time cycle of the day and stuff like that. But when at the beginning people found themselves generally using the AI to upgrade the car, or alone in career mode trying to upgrade the car, and if you'd gone into meetups at the beginning, it just seemed like it had been the obvious route. Why it was missed out, I'm not too sure. I would say another thing they have missed out with this game, with this new track, is the point-to-point racing. Even in the little blurb bit and in the up run into the track getting released, when they released the track images and stuff like that, which I've done a video on, it very much spoke in the description of the track as understanding that it started off as a point-to-point race to the summit, and then they added another bit in later on to complete the lap, I think, for Forza 3, and then Forza 4 was in, and then I think it left and wasn't back again. But yeah, it just seems like point-to-point was the way to go, because yeah, it's just another racing element they could have added. Again, for a bit of toge racing, you could have had just hill climb events, things like that. It just seems a bit a bit like they missed out. But I do love the track, I do love the work they put into it, and it is a great track. It's very tricky to race people on, because you've very much got, it's hard not to lose your back end and slide across the track, I'll be honest. So, until people have got really used to putting some lap times in round here, which hopefully this challenge will help you. This challenge will help you by learning the track. We're going to go through it forwards and backwards, so, because it does pop up in the races both ways, I think. So, yeah, let me know if you're going to take the challenge, and let me know in the comments what your time is. Let me know what your favourite thing with the update is. Let me know where your favourite bit with the track is. I do think the waterfall section, I've taken a nice little photo here, the waterfall section is a lovely little eye-catching feature. There's also, if you go to near the summit, as you go to the second incline right to the top of the summit, by where you can see the building on the right hand side, If you look off the left, you can see Harkone there, and you can see it a little bit on the downhill section as well. Yeah, the Harkone racetrack is included in the distance, which seems again, you know, quite a large bit of land to incorporate a track in without perhaps thinking it was maybe going to be used in something else. So food for thought. But that's the lap time. That's the challenge. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care. Remember, when the